Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday here. We are Wednesday in the markets. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Good morning to a believer. Pete told you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll go over Meta today. Don't worry. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. How we doing? Kells and Travis, good morning. April Stapleton. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, my beautiful traders. JDM, thank you, my brother. Love you, brother. Bill Boyle, thank you. Good morning, good morning. It is the spy. SSS, good morning. J-Rod, JJ Challenger, Richard, hello. Hello. Let's go, let's go. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. April with the coffee. Kay Braden, thank you. Today we have the Night Star, everybody. The Night Star. Go get you some Night Star. JEO, hello. Maribel Bird, Shelly Stringer. Thank you, Shelly. All right, Shelly Stringer and my daughter have the same birthday. So this goes out to Shelly Stringer, everybody. Here we go. Everyone say happy birthday to Shelly in the chat. Yes, today is my daughter's birthday. She is 6. Happy birthday, Shelly! Yes! Happy birthday to our amazing Shelly Stringer. Yes, it is. Happy birthday to you, Shelly. I hope it's an amazing birthday. Powder, Bill Boyle, Mr. Dave. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, let's go. Trelly. My uncle, Mike. No, Mike, my uncle, not my uncle, Mike. My uncle, Henry. Adorable dad, Shelly Tanya. The wonderful Wizard of Voss. Yes, I love it, Fear the Kirby. I love it. Let's go, traders. Let's go. It's a beautiful day. Thank you, Shame. Let's go. Let's go. Of course, you should be trading. You should be trading every day. I'm a goat. I'm a goat. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. I've been trading for 21 years. We have a VIP education community where we are changing a lot of lives every single day. The link for that is in my bios. Go check it out. We are now going to put our whip zone in place. All we ask that you do is tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, and donate if and when you can. We got 7 more night stars. Let's get them out of the way. If you are here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day. Thank you, Merrill. Thank you, K. Braden. Thank you, adorable dad. We are in the whip zone on SPY. We are in a neutral state here this morning on SPY. So what we do, traders, is we put in our major support and resistance levels. Those are the white lines that you are going to see come up on the board here. You want to mark those down for everything that we go over, okay? So then we come back to the execution time frame right here. Above 684.25, we got room up to 685 here this morning on the SPY. And then we got room up to 687 on the SPY. Coming under the whip zone, under 682.61, we got room down to 681.50. 681.50, and then 680 whole number will be your next level of support here. Make sure you mark these down. As always, this is not financial advice or tax advice or trading advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. Trading is risky. It doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you got to learn how to do it. There's a big difference there, okay? We're going to head over to PLTR. We are in a narrow state here on PLTR. We're already up there in position 3 on PLTR coming out of this narrow state. The 5-minute looks good too. You still got more room on PLTR to the upside coming out of these narrow states. So be on the watch for that. I won't be chasing that because we're already in position 3. So traders, this is what you're looking at here on PLTR this morning. That is your gap up. You still got room up to 188. 188, mark that down. Once we get into this 188 area, you're going to watch out for some sellers up there, okay? We got to watch out up there. Hello, Akeem the Dream. So make sure you mark that out. You do have room up to 193 here on PLTR this morning. We're also going to give you your 50% retracement level based on where we are now. Your 50% will be 183.50. 183.50. So please mark those levels down. You are narrow on PLTR. The Qs. Thank you, Daniela. Bob. Yes. Thank you so much, Zen Method. I appreciate it. The Qs. QQQ. QQQ. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on the Qs. The Qs look good. All right, the Qs look good right now. You're nice and tight. That's what we want here on them Qs, okay? So what we got going on here on the Qs is we got to get back over 626, my traders. 626, you'll have room up to 629 on the Qs this morning. Back under the whip zone of 624.58. You will have room down to 622 on the Qs. How did we do in the market yesterday? Were we green? Were we red? Put it in the chat. Let's see what you guys got. Green, green. Yes, thank you, Shelly. Yes, green, 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 green. I like it. VIP, VIP, VIP. Love you guys. 3 Bez, thank you. JPM, you pull this up. What's the first thing you say to yourself? You're in the whip zone. What is the first thing you say to yourself when you see JPM? As soon as you pull up the chart. We are in a wide state in the whip zone. So anything to the downside is no, no, no. No, no, no. Daniela, 3 Bez, thank you. We're not looking down, not in this wide state, okay? So I'm going to mark this pivot right here for you. You want to get back over 303.65 for a move back up to 310. 310 here on JPM. As we start going up the board now, because we're in that wide state, we got to find ourselves some support down here, all right? So we have one level of support. Our second level of support will be here at 297. So as we pull this back, even though we're in a wide state, you do have room down to this major support level, 297. Good morning to you, KK. Back over 304, you got room back up to 310 on JPM. Remember, traders, we are going to have VIPers come and go. We are going to have people in here come and go. They're going to be happy one minute. They're going to be gone the next minute. We move on from them. We bring in new blood. We try to help who we can. Do not get stuck on one person. Oracle, let's go, let's go, let's go. Remember, most people aren't going to be able to do this. They just don't have the discipline or the mental strength to be a trader. It is hard, all right? It is hard. Thank you, Paulo. Yes, 3 more night stars. Let's go. Oracle, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 here on Oracle. We got a pivot right here at 224. And 225 on Oracle. All right, we're going to pull this back here on Oracle. Neutral, position 2. You got room up to 224 and 225 in this neutral state here on Oracle. Back under 220.83. You got room down to 219.50 on Oracle and 214. But under the whip zone, you ain't doing anything until what occurs? You're not taking any shorts to the downside until what occurs, traders? What do we know? What do we need in order to take that short? Come on, think hard. Think hard, my beautiful traders. You can do this. An event? Yes, you always need an event. There it is, Christina Zan. You need a narrow state. You're not going to short this to the downside in a bullish neutral state. No. The facial blaster, Jules, yes. Apple. Remember, you got to train that mind. Remember in the VIP training last night, we talked about it, right? The characteristics. Remember that. Apple, narrow, whip zone. Apple, we got the first one of the day. Are we ready? Alert, alert. We got an alert out here on Apple here this morning. We got narrow state paradise here on Apple. We're going to mark out our major support and resistance levels for you beautiful traders, so you know where the hell you're going here. All right, Apple, narrow, above 278.36. We got room up to 280.50. That'll be your first stop, 280.50. Above 280.50 with a retest, you'll have room up to 287 here on Apple. Back under 276.94, your first stop will be 276. Under 276, where are we going? Whoa, 274. Apple is on watch. Market down. If you are looking to learn how to trade for the first time, or if you've been struggling and you just had enough, let me teach you how to trade properly, everybody. What you are going to do is you are going to head over to the VossTrading.com right here. You can also find that in our bio, in our YouTube and TikTok bios. You can just click on it, okay? This is where you are going to learn how to trade right here. I'm going to give you all the tools to be a successful trader. This is the time now, as we come into the new year, to start changing what you are doing. If you've been trading for a while, it's not working, there's a reason for that. I'm going to find out what that reason is, and we're going to fix it. If you want to learn how to trade and you're just sick of whatever it is you're doing, we will teach you how to trade from the bottom up, okay? Let's go, AMD. We got 2 more night stars. Who's got them? 2 more. Who's got them? All right, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on AMD. As we pull this out. Zen Method, the Zen Man, the Zenaruni, Marcus. Yes, thank you so much. Blow my whistle. AMD, narrow, position 2. We got room up to 225. Ferguson, Thank you, Ferd. I appreciate you. You got room up to 225 and 226 here, traders, okay, on AMD. Back under the whip zone, you got room under 220.51. You got room down to 218 on AMD. I took a trade on AMD yesterday right here. I took this reversal on AMD back up. Why? A lot of you were trying to short here. No, I was taking the reversal back up. Why? Why? Buenos dias, Billy Garcia. That was my first trade winner. My second trade yesterday. I took this reversal. It was a reversal party. Whoa! Why? Why did I take those two reversals? And then my third trade of the day. Are we ready, my beauties? Are we ready? Oh, look at that. Whoop! Look at that one right there, huh? 3 for 3. Batting 1,000 yesterday. Because we had major support on PayPal and AMD. Major support. As, you know, traders who aren't experienced, as they're trying to short AMD and PayPal, the experienced, we're going the opposite direction. We are in a neutral state, position 1, here on MU. All right, MU, neutral, position 2. Position 2. We got room up to 256. Mr. Dave with the $1.99. Thank you. 256 to the upside. On MU, under 251.64. You have room down to 250.50 and 249 here on MU. Traders, let me tell you something. We are little peons in the market, right? We're not even a spot in the world market that we trade on. But we don't care about that. What is it that we need to do to be successful? If we don't mean anything when we trade, what do we need to do to be successful? Who knows? Put it in the chat. Think outside the box here, folks. Right? We're these little specks. What do we need to do in order to be successful in the market? Yeah, risk management, all that is important. We need to know where to trade, where all the big boys and girls are trading, where the big people that do matter are getting in and getting out. That is our job. The high probability setups, we just jump on board, okay? So as this train right here is moving down the tracks, everybody, as this train is moving down the tracks, choo-choo, all we're doing is saying, we're going to come on board, big fella. We're just going to come on board and go for the ride. Let's go. That is our job. Your job is to be patient and follow where the big boys are going to go long and the big girls and where they're going to short. That is our only job in the market. Okay? Nvidia, narrow, position 2 here on Nvidia. Narrow in position 2. Too many people are wasting their time on nonsense when it comes to trading. All right? It's just nonsense. We got room up to 186 here on Nvidia. If the bell goes off right now, are we going long right here? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. It's going to be choppy for you, Franco, because you don't know where to enter. We're not going long there. Why? Because we're not going long into a whole number and a pivot, a 1-hour pivot. We need to get over 186 with a retest, and then you'll have room up to 188 here on Nvidia. All right. Back under 183.89, we have room down to 183 on Nvidia. Franco, you got to learn where to get in, my brother. Stop guessing in the market. Everyone looking for a miracle, it's not going to happen. Candy! Shelly Stringer! Thank you for the shares, everybody. We got some roses to hammer away. Let's start hammering away, all right, my beautifuls? Intel. I guess your head and shoulders pattern yesterday didn't work out too well, huh? Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Look at that. Look. I'm going to go chase it. Why? Because we're head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Right now we're in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Intel. Yes, the Intel-a-Rudy. All right, Intel, let's back this baby up. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Above 40.70, you have room up to 41.23. Above 41.23, you're looking at $43 there to the upside. Under 40, get under the whole number. You have room down to $39.69 and $38. SPY puts. Why do you trade options, Yer? How come you trade options, Yer? NQ. Let's do NQ. Thank you for the follow, David Ortiz. You had a hell of a baseball career. Quicker profits. Quicker profits, everybody. Yer is trading options because of quicker profits. Above 25,736.50, we have room up to 25,759 and 25,779.50. As you can see here on NQ, we got some resistance. See that? We got resistance. We need to get over 25,779.50, and then you have room up to 25,859 here on NQ. Back under 25,680.50, you'll have room down to 25,627. That'll be your first stop. And then 25,558.50. What up, Lenny Lee? How are you? XRP to the moon. Let's do a little XRP. Above 207.43 on XRP, we got room up to 208.64, 209.94, 210 area there on XRP, fighting for them pennies. Under 205.92, we got room down to 204.04 on XRP. What else are we looking at? Circle jerk. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. Take a look at this. Whoa, baby. Where's Powder? You've been skiing down these mountains? Woo! Woo-wee! We skiing down these mountains, Powder! Whoa, baby! Yes, it is. Garbage right here. This is what we call garbage. Next, Netflix. The amateurs love some circle. All right, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Netflix. Let's see what we got. Circle. What did I tell you about Circle? What was it? Last year? Half the year? What did I tell you? Remember? I said, it is this. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone on Netflix. Above 97.24, we got room up to 101 on Netflix. 101. Under 96.35, we got room down to 95.33. Tesla. We are in an arrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Tesla. Tesla's looking good. Here it comes. Apple and Tesla. Alert. We gonna run this town tonight. All right, here we go on Tesla. About 447.65. You have room up to 452 here on Tesla. First stop, 452 on Tesla. You want to get back under 443.84, and then you got room down to 441. That'll be your first stop. And 439 will be your second stop here on Tesla. We look at multiple time frames. Louis Dog. Louis Dog is in the house. Welcome. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Let's finish off these first set of roses, please. If you can, if you can, if you can. OKLO. Woo, 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 woo. We are in a narrow state. We're in position 1 to the downside on OKLO. Alert, alert. On OKLO, we got another alert out there. Another alert. This is what we got, my beautiful traders. We got room down to $99. First stop, OKLO, $99, okay? Back over 109.10. You have room back up to 114. Good morning, Fit Wakely. How are you doing, my friend? Amazon. Let's go. Let's go. Narrow. We are in position 2 on Amazon. We got room. Yes, it is here on Amazon. Let's see. Woo. Woo doggy. All right, let's see what we got here on Amazon. Narrow state, position 2. We got room up to 231. First stop. 231.30 and 232 on Amazon. As we start to get into this area right here, it starts to get a little hairy to the upside. This will be a major supply area right around 231 for some moves to the downside. Mark that down, okay? Back under 227.63, you got room down to 227 hold number, and then possibly 225 on Amazon. Does my chart have pre and aftermarket? Never. Amateurs put pre and aftermarket times on their charts. Never will you ever see an amazing trader have pre and post market data on their charts. Never. Snow. I'm going to give you all a little hint. You ready? You guys want to hear a hint that'll save you and save you a lot of money? Say yes in the chat. Flood the chat with yeses if you want to hear a little hint. You want me to have the wizard tell you? You want me to have the wizard tell you? Wizard! Come here! Wizard! Yes? Can you tell them all a little secret that will save them a lot? Sure. You ready? Don't trade pre-market. What's that, wizard? Say that again. Don't trade pre-market. Snow! We are in the whip zone in a neutral state here on Snow. Yes, it is. All right, on Snow, under 220, under the whole number. You got room down to 213.50. Currently here on Snow. Back over 223.33. We got room up to 225.40 and 228. Don't trade pre-market, folks. It's where trades go to die. Whisper Elaine. Yes, she is. Whisper. Life Wonders. Daniela. Yulino. Coin. Right now, we are in a narrow state on coin. We're in position two to the downside on coin. We're currently running into the 5-minute granddaddy of them all. Right underneath the granddaddy of them all, you got another granddaddy right here. So as we pull this back here on coin to the downside, we got a 200 right here. We got to get under that with a retest, and then you have room down to the second granddaddy at 272 here on coin. Back over 281, get over the whole number. You'll have room up to 285. The Qs. Again, that damn Qs. Above 626, you'll have room up to 629. 629. Under the whip zone of 624.58, you have room down to 622 on the Qs. What do you think of communication stocks? Don't matter what the stock is. The stock itself is irrelevant. All you are doing is trading the setups of that stock. You are trading the price action of that stocks. Most people don't know how to trade price action, so that's why they lose. And they have terrible risk management. Apple, don't focus so much on the thing. Focus on the setup of the thing. We are in a narrow state on Apple. Back over 278.36. We have this on watch. We got room up to 280.50 on Apple. Under 276.94, we have room down to 276 and 274. Here is the difference between an amateur trader and a professional trader. Are we ready? The amateur trader is doing this. We'll pick anything. Communication stock. Are they going to have good cabling? What kind of cabling are they upgrading to? Is the cabling going to be Ultra or Versa? And what time are those earnings coming out there on that cable company? Yes, the earnings. We're going to map out the prior earnings of the earnings of the earnings. Yes, okay. And then the earnings are coming out when again? And then we have any splits coming up? Have they had any investment meetings lately? So what's going to happen is this. Those things are going to go up. The professional. Here's my communication stock. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. That is my resistance. That is my support. I don't give a damn what's happening with that company. I don't give a damn what's happening to that company. Got it, everybody? All right? Microsoft. Yes, the communication dollar value is going to be, and the CEO is going to announce the communication of the communication, and we're going to trade the communication of that communication. What? What? Microsoft, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 3 to the downside. Position 3 to the downside. What are we not doing? What are we not doing? Anybody know? Krista, thank you, beautiful. Candy with the head mustache. We're not chasing it because you have support right here, 483. Woohoo! Yoo-hoo! 483, we got support. Back over 486 with a retest. You'll have room up to 488.50 and 490 here on Microsoft, okay? You want to get back over 492 and you got room up to 494. Look at the channel, okay? So that is what you're going to be looking for. IWM. IWM. Let's go get me some IWM. The first roses are complete. Yes, it is. AVGO coming off fit. Did you pick things up and put them down today, Mr. Wakely? All right. What are we going to do? There it is. We need two. We need two. Just two money guns. Shelley Gospel. IWM, we're in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside. I like IWM. Zen Method. I like it. IWM, the third alert. Shelley Stringer. Thank you so much, Zen and Shelley. Love you guys, man. What are you doing for your birthday, Shelley? What's happening? What's happening for your birthday, Shelley Stringer? All right, IWM. Have a closing. All right, that's good, right? That's good, Shelley. All right, right now we are in position 2, narrow state. We got this on watch. We got room down to 249 here on IWM. 249. Back over 252. You got room up to 253 here on IWM. A little choppy right now, IWM. So be very, very careful, okay? Be very, very careful. The music. I didn't turn the music up. Did it get louder? Meta. All right, let's do Meta. All right, Meta. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, look at this sucker. Look at this thing. Holy moly. Look at that 200. Look at that 200. Woof. Be careful. Narrow state. We are way down there in position 2. So what are we looking for? What are we looking for? We are looking for a major support, right? Bam. There it is. 634. Major support here on Meta. Oops, I hit this by accident. We got major support. So we got room traders down to 634. That's where your 200 is going to be waiting for you. That is a big, big reversal area. Okay? Got it? 634. Let's go to the upside. Back over 658.27. You'll have room up to 664.50. And then 677 on Meta. Let's go, let's go. Jessica Pilach, Daquan. What's up, Daquan? Thank you so much. AVGO, sorry, Fit. I love you, brother. AVGO. AVGO, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently on AVGO. All right, narrow whip zone above a 408. Oh, watch that little guy stick it out. Get over 408, Fit. Watch your hold numbers going up the board. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. Under 403.16, you got room. Oh, well, under 403, you got room down to 399 and 390 here on AVGO. Okay, here we go. Boop, failure. But my RSI, Voss. But my RSI. But my RSI says. We're going to do JPM again. This is all I want you to see. Mark DeCastro, tell me about JPM right now. What's up, Creed? We'll do NQ again. Sure. We're in a wide state on JPM. So what does that mean? What does that mean when we are in a wide state on JPM to the downside? Does anybody know? Anybody? We are not going that way. Leave it alone to the downside. Leave it alone. You want to get back over this pivot right here. Above 303.70, you got room back up to 310 and 313 on JPM. Amy from Miami. Got a new mayor out there, I see, huh? Meta, we are in a narrow state. We're in position 2. You got room down to 634. Wide, Mark, wide. 634 here on Meta. All right. Back over 658.27. You got room up to 664.50 on Meta. We got to do, what did Creed want again? NQ. All right, NQ above 25,736.50. You got room up to 25,759 and 25,779.50. All right. Back under 25,680.50. You'll have room down to 25,627. BMNR. Let's see what we got. We are in the neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on BMNR. Biome. All right, here we go. Let's pull it back. Above $39.71, $40. You have room up to $41 and $44 here on BMNR. All right. Back under $38.32. Watch your whole number at $38. You got room down to $36 and $34 on BMNR. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are at 114,200. Here we come. XOM. We're in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone on XOM. Yes, we are. Biome. All right. Above 119, we have room up to 120. 120 and 120.50 on XOM. Back under 118, you got room down to 117.50 and 116.50 on XOM. Whole lotta. Yes, it is. Thank you, whole lotta. Let's go. Whole lotta. Oh, whole lotta. Google. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Google. Whip zone, a neutral state here on the Googaroonies. Let me mark this out. Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of stone. Under 316, we got room down to 312. 312 here on Google. Under 312, we got room down to 307 on the Googaroonies. Back over 318.50, you got room up to 324. You're welcome, Christopher Dean. You are welcome. Who is getting in the VIP today? Put me in the chat. Who's going to start taking their trading seriously? Who's finally going to educate themselves and learn how to do this? Who? Who wants to continue losing? You don't want to continue losing, folks. You got to learn how to trade. I learned from the best there is. Literally. Literally. Tiana Monet, PLTR. All right, PLTR. We are in the narrow state. We are in right here, folks. Look, narrow. We still got room up to 188. 188 on PLTR. But what you also need to know is your 50%. 183.50. If we stay currently above 183.50, what are we doing if we stay above 183.50? I think that means, I'm not sure, actually, Christopher Dean. I don't know. That means we do what? We look for bullishness, longs, under 183.50. You're looking for shorts, my beauties. All right? Do not chase. Oh, my God. PLTR. Oh, my God. It's going to the moon. Oh, my God. No. Look, the last time you thought it was going to the moon, whammo. And then after that, you thought it was going to the moon, whammo. All roads. All roads. Nvidia. Above 185, you got room up to 186. 186, okay? Your golden goose is to get over 186, retest it, hold it, and then you got room up to 188 there on tests on Nvidia. Get under 183.89 here on Nvidia, and then you have room down to 183. What do I feel about the rate cuts? ET Matrix, I'm being serious when I say this. I could care less about rate cuts. I don't give a damn about rate cuts. All I care about is this. AMD, we are in position 1 in a narrow state. I got room up to 225. I'm going to trade my setups that I've been trading for the last 20 years. KO, I don't give a damn about rate cuts. I don't give a damn about Coca-Cola. If it's in a narrow state in the whip zone, I'm going to look at it. If it's on my 6 to 10 stocks. I've been trading the same stocks over and over and over. I don't care about anything else, folks. We are in a neutral state. And you shouldn't either. Position 1 on Coca-Cola Classic. And I would never drink this either. All right, we got room up to 70, above 70.25. You have room up to 70.50 and 70.63 on Coke, okay? Back under the whip zone of 69.86. You have room down to 69.50. Do we give out alerts in the VIP? No, that is illegal. Giving out alerts is illegal. Go look at the Investment Act of 1940. It clearly states it. Bam. Tesla. And they are coming for you. Not you specifically, but your alert people. They are coming for you. One was just fined $2 million. Alert, alert. We are in a narrow state on Tesla. Above 447.65, you have room up to 452.41 on Tesla. 452.41. Under 443.84, you have room down to 441 and 439. Yes, yes. Yes, counts as financial advice. Can't do it. They will eventually get nabbed. See, Anya Spots. Hello, Anya. First thing my attorneys told me, you have to educate them. And I said, you know what? That's how I learned. No alerts, no copying somebody. You won't win. It's impossible. You will never win. And then why would you do that, you silly gooses? You want to learn how to trade. You want to be able to teach your children how to trade. You want to learn the skill of trading. You don't want to rely on someone else to say, okay, I'm going to get in here now, everybody. Come lose with me. Come lose with me, everybody. Come on. Are we ready to all lose together? And then they sign off. And then you're sitting there going, what just happened, Voss? What just happened, man? Woo! Narrow state C above 109.62. Watch your hold numbers going up. 110 and 111 to the upside here on C. Back under 106.49. You got room down to 102. And another thing, traders, how many of you have self-confidence? Put me in the chat. How many of you have self-confidence? So when someone says to you, how'd you do in the market today? Oh, I lost $3,000. Why? I was listening to some guy on social media. I was copying his trades, and he lost and I lost. That self-confidence is going down, down. And the first thing they're going to say is, why did you listen and copy that person's trades? Does that make any sense, anybody? Quick money is lost money. There is no such thing. I'm going to teach you how to fucking trade. I am that confident in myself. I'm going to teach you how to fucking trade. Now stop the bullshit. Let's go. Silly gooses. What else are we looking at? Oh, Miss Market. Copying somebody. Jesus. We are we're in a neutral state on SPY. We are in position 1. We got room down to the next support level here, 681.50 and 680. 680, all right? Back over 684.25. You have room up to 685. Whoa, I hit the wrong thing. 685, first stop on SPY, and 687. Imagine if I said to my wife, I'm gonna start trading. Oh, are you, honey pie? That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this person. She's gonna say, what? Yeah, honey, I'm just gonna copy this other person. What the hell? What the hell? MSTR. Crazy. All right, we are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone. Yes. MSTR. $194.50. You have room up to 198. 198 above 198.33 with a retest. Your next resistance will be up there at 210. All right, 210. Mark that down. Under the whip zone of 188, you got room down to 185 and 182. You're welcome, Franco. You are welcome, my brother. Netflix. 9:18 already, huh? We got to finish those roses. Let's go. Let's go. Above 97.24, you have room up to 101. 101. Under 96.35, you have room down to $95 and $94 here on Netflix. How many of you are green for the month of December? How many of you can say that you're green for the month of December right now? Trinity, very good. Good, Jessica. Anya, Dad, Zen. These are all VIPers here. Fontana, yes. Alex, good. Trinity. Yes. Look at all these VIPers. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love you guys. I love you guys. Akeem says, my wife told me to find somebody to copy. Divorce her. Now. You'll thank me later. Let's go. AVGO. AVGO above 406.64. You have room up to 407.27. All right, above 407.27, 70% of all new highs will fail. Just keep that in mind, okay? Under 403, the whole number, you have room down to 399 here on AVGO, and then 390 on AVGO. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, in the VIP, I'm going to teach you how to trade. No doubt about that. A lot of people are afraid to join because, not just mine, any community, because they just don't have confidence that they're going to be able to do it. They don't want to see what the end result will be. And that's them failing and quitting. And a lot of people can't handle their ego being crushed. Uber. They shouldn't have an ego to begin with, to be honest with you. Have you seen some of these people? Right now, we are in Uberville. Let's see what we got. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside on Uber. Trinity, watch out. We're coming into that base, okay? Neutral. Trinity to the downside, 88.42 and $88 area here. We have major support, my Trinity, all right? Get back over 90.35. You'll have room up to 91.33 and 92.30. Watch those whole numbers, of course, please. We have now, yes, we have 60-plus hours of educational content. We're almost at 70 hours. I'm going to review your trades, and we're going to teach you how to upload them and mark them properly. You also get VIP live training every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. by me. Hello, Binta. I love Binta. How are you, beautiful? You're almost finished watching 70 hours of training videos. Good. Watch them again. GLD. You will learn something new every time you watch them. It's like it's insane. GLD. We are in a, what state are we in? Neutral, position 2 to the downside here on GLD. Watch out. We're running into that 200. All right. We are running into that 200. Biome. All right. GLD back over 388. You'll have room up to 389 up there. You see that pivot? You'll have room up to 389. Above 389, you have room up to 390 on gold. Back under 386.39, we have room down to 385. Let's go, let's go. I love your teaching techniques. Oh, yeah, Binta. You're going to have a lot of fun in that VIP, Binta. You are going to have a lot of fun if you get in there. We're like a big family in there. We're funny as hell, too. Carvana. CVNA, right? CVNA? Yes. CVNA. Carvana. We are narrow. We're in the whip zone on Carvana. Narrow and in the whip zone. Watch that granddaddy right there. 439. He's sticking out. Waiting to drop the hammer. All right, my beauties. He's waiting to drop that hammer. Carvana. Let's see what we got. Back over 457.58. You got to watch this last pivot here. 458.21. Above that, 70% of all new highs will fail. I'm just letting you know that now. So be careful. Back under 451.36. You'll have room down to 440. 439 and 436. Johnny Price lost it all. Johnny, you got to learn how to trade, brother. You got to learn how to trade, brother, or you're going to keep losing it all. Binta, can someone show Binta how to get into the VIP? Binta, you are going to head over to, are you ready? I always hate when I hit that button. TheVossTrading.com. That is where you're going to go right there. www.TheVossTrading.com. Or click the link in my TikTok bio. That'll get you to where you need to go. Let's do a quick roll call. Are we ready? Andrew the Believer. Pete told you. Something in Chinese. April Stapleton. Bill Boyle. JDM. K. Braden. April Stapleton. Shelley Stringer. Happy birthday. Don't go nowhere, Shelley. None. Christina Zan. Yes, it is. Marcus. User. Bill Boyle. Powder. Mr. Dave. Merrill. Adorable Dad. K. Braden. Thank you, beautiful. Zed Method. Bob. I love that name. Bob. I love it. Daniela Yulina. Three Bez. Ferd. Zen. Marcus. Midwest. The Facial Blaster. Candy. Love you, Candy. Gospel. Whole a lot of something. T-Man. Thank you so much. Life Wonders. Chad. Jules. Thank you, Jules. Our beautiful Kate. Hello, Kate. Binta. Yes, it is. Thank you for the roses. Mighty. I think I got everybody. Michelle Marbell. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone, for all the donations. I appreciate each and every one of you. Everyone, we got to do it. Are we ready? Are we ready, everybody? Happy birthday to our beautiful Shelly Stringer. Everybody, give her a happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. We will be back on tomorrow morning. New VIPers will get you all tagged up here shortly. We will welcome you with open arms. Folks, remember, everybody, you must learn how to trade, and we will teach you. Love you all. Have a great day. Make the world a better place. Give someone a hug today, and be careful in the markets. Remember, risk management is everything. Let's go.